Okay. So we got a situation right now, and let's go check it out right now on the chart on TradingView. Bitcoin, believe it or not, and I was trying out a couple of things here. As you know, we did have a rising wedge pattern that we had discovered at the very top, just at the cusp of reaching 100,000 per Bitcoin, and failed. Hence, this rising wedge that you see here, and this line coming up from here, broke out of that trend and started to sell off, ending at a low of 90,682, to then bounce right back up and form another rising wedge. And there is also a slight descending channel present, and it so happens that it not only hit this trend line once, twice, but 3 times and rejected. So therefore, this rising wedge pattern succeeded in breaking down and out of the wedge, and now selling off once again. If you want to call this a head and shoulders, that is also possible. As you can see, the left shoulder here, then you got the head here, and then the right shoulder there. All right, so as a matter of fact, I think I did this a little. I think the head's supposed to be. Give me 1 second. It's a little messed up here. That's the head, and this is the shoulder right here. Okay. And so what's happening is now you have the situation where now it's coming out of the rising wedge and now reattempting to hit that last previous low at around 95,000. And if that were to continue, then we would have a retest of the last bottom here at 90,000. If that breaks below, in my opinion, we have ourselves a bit of a meltdown here for Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market. There's a lot of hype going on right now. A lot of hype. A lot of pumping. And a lot of speculation. And we don't know which direction it's really going to go. But I've had my sentiment. Other people's had their sentiment. I'm sticking to mine, and I think, not financial advice, Bitcoin is going to melt down. And we're looking at it on the 4-hour chart. Okay. Now, if we're looking at the RSI, you can see how on the RSI it has come down from that point where it almost hit 100,000. And if you trace it, guess what it had been doing? It had been doing higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. And now you can also see the breakdown here of that head and shoulders pattern on the RSI as well. And if you didn't notice, because sometimes the moving average line, they use a 21-day period. I started using the 50-day period moving average, and therefore it's actually breaking down below that line. The RSI line is breaking below that 50 moving average, and now heading back down to further um, cool down and see if it actually hits that bottom. If it plays out, I mean, I don't know where exactly I can just put this. Or maybe I'll put this right here. I don't know. We're just playing TA, hypothetical TA, but just know that this could be the scenario. All right. So that's what I got for Bitcoin so far. You can double check here on the daily. Here, the daily is starting to grow bearishly to the downside. It has to test that level below 96,000. It's coming down pretty hard. Not gonna lie. If we go to the 5-minute chart, there's some heavy downside movement happening, and it's out of nowhere. It just started to sell off crazy. I mean, I don't know if there's anything going on in futures markets overall with the Nasdaq, the SPY, the Dow. Maybe in Asia, there's probably some breaking news going on. There's a fact of the day here posted on TradingView, and it says here that Bitcoin trades at 96,500, which is a little bit below that now, approaching 100,000, which tried to do that and didn't succeed after a minor dip. Key support is 92,700. Mine is at around 90,000. Fluctuation down to 91,000. Increased active addresses suggest heightened network activity. Right. What else is going on here? Michael Saylor tells Microsoft its value could soar 5 trillion with Bitcoin. Okay, sure. What else is going on here? Cardano to hit $10. An analyst thinks it's happening this cycle. What cycle? What else is going on? But yeah, this is the 5-minute currently for Bitcoin. Very bearish. Very bearish. Let me get this out of here. Hold on. Something's going on here. Oh, I do need to go back to the 4-hour and try to fix that here. All right, but it's going to be recorded, so I'll just take this out because this messes with the other time frames. Maybe I'll leave this up. Sure, I'll leave it up. Yeah, look, the Elliott wave oscillator, definitely deeply bearish in momentum. That's a big one right there. Oh, look at that hourly chart too. Jeez, Louise. Anyways, let's look at the star of the show. XRP had reached a new 52-week high of $2.50. It ran rampantly from about 189, 190 to 250 in a half day. So if you take a measure of that from here at that time, you can see the last 9 hours it went up around 32%. Big gain for sure. A big rally, definitely. Who knows? I mean, could it continue? Will it exhaust itself and come back down to test previous levels? We never know. But it's it's gonna eventually start to turn back around because, quite frankly, it's ran so much that it has to cool down at some point and again do what it has to do, because obviously it's way overbought. And you have the 50-day period moving average here curling up, so whatever that's all about. But the RSI line is trying to come back down. That's on the 4 hour. Look at that 1 hour. On the 1 hour, you can see that there is a bit of weakness happening here. Many attempts to break over 250. It did not quite happen. So there is a possibility of this starting to do a top reversal. And the RSI is doing exactly the same thing here on the hourly. Just to check right there. If we go to the 5-minute chart, you can see it right here too as well. It's definitely getting some X symbols and looking very weak and it's topping out. So whoever has been swinging this and is just doing this for the short term, you know what to do. I'm not telling you to buy or sell or anything like that. You're your own decision maker of your money and your investments. Not financial advice. Proceed with caution. This is a euphoria in the making for XRP. Who knows what will happen tomorrow? So be prepared, not surprised. Just like Keenan would say. And as a matter of fact, the Elliott wave oscillator is in fact weakening as well in momentum and trying to come back down. So we'll see if that actually comes into fruition. And was there anything else that happened in crypto universe? Let's see. H bar is up 13%. Also, in the same way, taking the whole, if you look at the Ichimoku, I keep calling it the Ichimoku. The Heikenaishi candles. Heikenaishi candles is actually turning back around, and it's heading red. It's turning red, I mean to say. And there you have some weakness to the downside. And you can see it right here in the RSI too as well, breaking down below the 50-day period moving average line. RSI line also trying to reject and pull back down. Looks like it could be following what Bitcoin is doing, and the whole crypto market might see percentages drop. Here, XDC, same thing. AVAX, same thing. XRP starting to come down slowly, and so forth. You get the point, right? You get the point. You get the idea. Shiba broken below the 200-day moving average. So that is definitely showing signs of some bearish divergence here. Definitely topped over, and now, that rally seems to be done for now. And trying to come back down to previous levels and consolidate. You can see it right there. You had this range here. You had this range for some time. So what is that? That's around what? Is it 4 zeros and 2.3, 4 zeros and 2.7, around that range? So we'll see if it actually comes down, and because on the 4-hour RSI, and that definitely is heading towards that 50-day period moving average line. And of course, if it breaks below that, then there's more bearish divergence, more bearish activity for SHIB, in my opinion. So yeah, you're gonna see this switch now. So that's what I have for y'all in terms of crypto, Bitcoin, and again, I'm sticking to my sentiment. All right, I know everybody else has their own sentiment, their own feelings, even though you shouldn't be attaching your feelings and emotions to trading. y'all got to know how to be prepared in terms of things to, turning around, and all of a sudden now the port is dropping back to where it was. You want to take everything that you can get, right? All the green, yeah. But if people want to be long-term holders, that's on them. But we'll see what happens this week, because there is a lot going on this week. So that is your brief video. Line of old trades here, telling you all to please trade safely. There's a lot of volatility going on in the crypto world, and including Bitcoin. And at times, it doesn't look ugly. I mean, it looks horrendous. So please just be careful. So everything that's been said in this video, strictly my opinion, not financial advice, just observing, playing hypothetical technical analysis, but always do your own research and do your own DD and analysis, and see what makes sense. But there you have it. Thank you for watching this brief video. And we'll see each other this week during market hours and see if this plays out, or if crypto regains strength and starts to build back momentum and come back to those levels at around 98,000. But we also have to see what the regular market is doing, the stock market. So by all means, much love. Again, if you like this content, show some love. Hit the like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of this week in trading. Good luck, and we'll see you in the next Lion's Den with Line of All Trades. Peace out. Rah.